Going to charity shops to look for games is a massive waste of time. And exactly the same logic applies when going to Bootsales, flea markets, thrift stores, or whatever other names you give to these second-hand havens within your nations. Now I'm going to explain to you why. Since the invention of these smartphones, they have given the power to every chav, meth head and benefit cheat the power to be able to check the value of anything on the spot. So before anything even goes on sale in one of these places, most things of value are quickly identified, then stuck on Amazon and eBay at top rate. The games that do, however, slip through the net and make it to the storefront are quickly snapped up by one of the hundreds of Del Boy resellers that frequent these kind of places. The difference between them and us is that we have real jobs, so unfortunately we cannot compete with these unemployable, lowbrow idiots, as they simply have all the free time in the world to waste. There is nothing more annoying than arriving at a stall at some boot sale and seeing some ugly twat like Jimmy Savile selling second-hand games. The sight of it alone is very annoying, as you know some idiot in his late 60s clearly has no interest in games, and he's just trying to flog them as he has seen what some games go for on eBay. He is clearly there for the money and looking to rape your wallet like he most likely rapes children. You know exactly the kind of lowbrow peasant I am talking about. The ones you ask how much a particular game is, and then he'll throw some random extortionate figure at you instead. And then you're asking why it's so expensive, and he'll go, they go for more on eBay. This is bloody infuriating. And if it's the case, then why are they not selling it on eBay in the first place? I will tell you exactly why. Firstly, they are too tight to want to pay the eBay fees. Secondly, they're hoping they luck out and manage to rip some poor sod off making an impulse purchase. Pure scum baggery. Now, if you've completely lucked out and managed to find an item that hasn't been price checked by the original owner on their smartphone, and also somehow foregone being spotted by one of the Jimmy Savile resellers, then you, ladies and gentlemen, have found a bargain. Am I right? Wrong. So, let's do the math here. So 8 hours times £7.20 an hour is £57.60. And obviously, that £57.60 is £17.60 more than £40. So, by making £40 over 8 hours, you could have made £17.60 more by simply putting in an 8-hour shift in a minimum wage job. Thus meaning you should have just bought the item on eBay at full whack in the first place. After all, your time is definitely worth more than the bargain you thought you attained. This is the very reason I no longer bother attending boot sales and charity shops, because my time is worth a lot more than the bargains I could potentially find. I will leave boot sales and charity shops to stupid resellers so they can continue to make less than minimum wage per hour. Bloody idiots. So, next time you feel bitter about a reseller, just simply sit back, relax and think to yourself, some bloody stupid peasant is working really hard for less than minimum wage for a tiny little profit margin. They would be better off in McDonald's. Cheerio!